Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Defender of the people.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have. Not over, then through.
On I go.
Don't be shy. Moving it.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Another step forward.
So, the devil himself is pursuing the crown. As for whether it's truly the crown Carsus forged, well, I think it's safe to assume we shouldn't take anything Raphael utters at face value. We must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does.
Let's see. That might be worth a look.
What am I to do? A look? How tempting.
On my word.
No choice but to keep going.
Got to focus. Strike hard, strike fast.
Survival is all that matters.
Finding my way.
Still on my feet.
My turn. You're not gonna like this, mate.
Can't afford to let up.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Up, up!
Let my enemies fall. Fleet of foot.
is gonna feel good. Want another?
A death ritual, I wager. Necromancers love that sort of thing.
Open up. How much farther can I go? I'll give it a shot. Something good here, I hope.
A jar that grants immortality, hidden inside a zombie. It's almost poetic.
Maybe I need more pockets.
This jar, it feels like death itself. A sure sign of necromancy at work.
No time to dally. Let's pop you open, shall we?
Let's move. swift as my feet can carry me.
What's inside?
What is that gonna do us? Turn around and leave now. Absolute tender
A gallows? This is for amateurs. That's what I was taught in the grotto. Do you know how badly those things can go wrong?
I'd rather not think of it, Shadowheart.
protect us from the world ending.
And use too much rope and break off their legs. And if it goes really badly, you could wrench their heads right off.
What a picture. Quite detailed, quite colourful, quite unnecessary.
We all have to take care of each other. You must never run away.
In my opinion, we should have a steel watch in every Baldurian home. Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, you'll laugh. Leave him some time, and then...
That's enough of that. Lord Gortash has everything under control. We don't need agitators like you ruining morale.
What are you gonna do? Arrest us?
That's what it takes to keep the peace?
If you say so, mate.
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, "Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks."
Why would they go to all
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, "Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks."
Oh, cursed to put my hands on everything.
The humble home of Frank Peartree.
No, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember.
Crime scene not open to public. By order of the Flaming Fist.
The pride of the gate.
Is in this part.
Optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
Let's march!
give up now.
Left. Right. Down.
That might be worth a look.
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, no, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way down.
So, Figaro's is in this part of town.
I wouldn't say I'm certain, just optimistic.
We're lost, aren't we?
Why don't we just reach ourselves?
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, left, right. Down the stairs, and was it up the stairs?
I'm going to ask for directions.
No, no, you mustn't. The city is full of criminals. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
You're certain Figaro's is in this part of town?
I wouldn't say I'm certain.
We're lost.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Making me soup ruined now. Feeding barracks.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Limbs locked up, then hand cut off.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
We're lost, aren't we?
At the ready.
Why don't we...
Remember which way we came? I'm going to ask for directions.
I was...
Wise and merciful Lord Gortash. We give thanks.
It's a shame Gortash's interview didn't touch on how the Watchers talk.
Straight from the Baldur
just
mouth.
The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Sure, Gortash didn't need to. That newcomer Gortash, an archduke. That newcomer Gortash, an archduke.
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
I wonder if any of these rooms are available to rent.
Here goes nothing. Bloodied ring. Guess the killer didn't want jewelry.
Gortash was a vision, sure enough. His vision was cost pretty.
What's hiding here?
Hey, you know why it isn't wrong to park in the Stormshore Tabernacle?
That's just a... The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
I should speak up.
It's you! Look at us! We made it to the city! We made it to the Elfsong Tavern! And I, you, never thought I'd live to perform for the greatest audience in the realms. The entirety of Baldur's Gate. Lacarissa lets me practice up here when she's on shift downstairs. She's too good to me. But you, I have a bone to pick with you, oh brave adventurer. Big trouble. The most trouble you've ever been in. I've decided I'm not going to perform in the elf song. Mainly because only the elf song itself is allowed to perform. I'm going to open up a school of bards. The best in the realms. To usher in a new age of magic and musicianship. And it's because of you that I dare to dream big enough. Thank you. That means a lot. I wanted to tell you first because, well, you inspired me to do it. Here. My very first lute, tuned to perfection. Thought you'd appreciate it when I'm rich and famous. Take care, my friend. Thank you for helping a stumbling bard in a druid's grove find her spark again.
Curious.
Just lie. Oi! We got rats in cellar. We also got cats, but cats are useless. So how about you kill the rats? No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats. Time for playing with cats, especially lazy lumps that won't catch rats.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me. Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
I don't like giving you what other people have been picking. Someone's only took an egg off. I wouldn't give you anything I would need myself.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. Rats, murderers. Always knew the chef gig wasn't going to be easy. Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types. Why so much business today? Don't customers know there's a war on?
Did you see Lord Gortash's latest interview in the Balder's mouth?
Speaks well, that Lord Gortash. Excellent rhetorician.
In the shape of the Absolute's mark.
I always said the elf song was haunted.
Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
God's damned hypocrite! The Blade of Frontiers, all pomp and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud. I trusted you. I believed in you.
Cleric, what are you on about? What is this?
Lady Mizora told me everything. How you slaughtered your own father. How you crave his power. I thought you were going to save him. But you abused his current state to get rid of him. You mean to make the city bow to you, and you alone.
That meddling ghoul. Cleric,
Save it. My duty is to Baldur's Gate, and it holds no place for Ravenguard's treacherous spawn. At ease. By the living gods, I believe you. What darkness has fallen upon us? Will, there's something you must know. I should have told you sooner, but I'd hoped somehow your father would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult were successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I must seek you out and give you this message. Your father trained you in the ways of great champions. You are to use those lessons to wake the worm under the city. He is oath-bound to answer your call and come to our aid. A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Baldur he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city faced countless threats, but the Baldurians overcame them all. There was never any need to call upon the worm, but this time, things are different. This is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. Your father was right. We need Unsur's help. With him gone, the worm's awakening now falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur, an ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. Let's awaken the worm and take back the city.
Ravengard's blood courses through your veins. Your father would be proud. I will go and assemble any allies I can find. When the battle horns call, we'll stand ready. Unleash the worm, Will. Let his tempest swallow the Absolute and its allies. Good luck.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Floric against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Floric saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. Go on, read the legend of Ansur. Then we can plan our next steps.
Why, yes,
But
Edvard.
what's this of a true hero?
Can I call you
spy?
Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gordon.
they can actually see you.
Sometimes I wonder why we're even friends. Stories! Stories! Get them right here! The printing block
Out of my face!
Look, Mama, look! It's so pretty! In the Baldur's Mouth Gazette.
Maio, Fortio.
A Gazette.
Fortio. Ignis.
Glacius!
Ignis.
Glacius!
Considering?
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to
Exactly.
stabbed in the gut or decapitated.
My gods! You in need of protection, friend? What am I saying? Everyone's in need of protection. Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
What am I needed?
City's got a dangerous air to it these days. Only makes sense to take self-preservation measures.
just going to let what's his name and his toy soldiers take over the whole city?
He's not gone that far. Not even... talking the way you're talking.
Good. I might get some sleep. I just crack on the nut.
Grab it now!
Imagine what it's done to the house prices.
I'd never let the kids play out in the street now.
Lord Gortash needs to send the steel watch through here. Mop up all this riffraff.
No one fixes anything unless it hurts them personally.
No one will.
What do you think happened to the Albrights anyway?
Knock it off because of the absolute, didn't they? Stupid of them, if you ask me. It's much safer this side of the city walls. 6.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
Excuse me, sir. Just one little... 10, 11...
Do you hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
Louder than foxes and all.
Is it? Latest Baldur's Mouth edition? Oh, dynamite! That Lord Gortash should have his own column. Never mind just an interview.
Thought for their neighbours.
No one's stopped me yet.
It's done to the house prices.
Never let the kids play out.
Lord Gortash needs to send the steel watch through here.
What path lies before me?
It's much safer this side of the city walls.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
What am I to do? Mustn't let anyone see.
Louder than foxes and all through the night.
I love
These, don't you? Criminals.
Opportunists, the lot of them. Not a thought for their neighbours.
Hello, hello. Ooh, are you the new cheese dropper? I do hope so. I'm almost down to the last crumbs. Alexander was his name. He dropped all manner of morsels, but the cheeses were the best until the Red Man visited. A dwarf, all dressed in red. He smiled and held Alexander close, and then Alexander was shouting and struggling, and soon he was all dressed in red as well. So many red morsels fell out of Alexander. They tasted like salt and rust. Very good, even better than cheese. Away, to make more people red. And to spill their tasty morsels. Go away now. Your delicious scent makes me crave your morsels, but it would be rude to bite you.
These boots have seen everything.
This is the third fountain I've tried.
You want a drink? Fourth. City's going to shit.
Tell that to police division. He'll have our heads.
Someone should report this to the Gazette.
Here we go.
Perhaps a publicity disaster.
Always the way. No one fixes anything unless it hurts them personally.
That might be worth a look.
Can't blame them, I suppose. They've got armies to deal with.
It's not that. It's that no politician ever went down in history for fixing the plumbing.
Yes, but you do go down in history if your citizens die of thirst.
We have to go back to the counting house. What were you thinking?
Don't be a dry shot. No one will. Don't bother. It's broken.
This is a ritual killing, and the murderer wanted it found.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dogs. Ombudsman. Alexander. He was short, dressed in red.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The corpse remains silent. It does not know. The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Not a thought for their neighbors.
Let's get on with it.
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have. Can't slow down. A foot smeared with paint, among other things. This must belong to Dribbles. I bet that'll fit in my pack. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Need to keep going.
Let's get going. With haste. Step carefully. There's a trap.
No time to dally.
Still alive, so that's progress. Never wanted the easy path.
My faith will guide me.
I love the sound of lockpicking.
Looking ahead. Should mind my step.
Be wary. This place is...
Let's see what this does.
It's not that. It's that no politician ever went down in history for fixing the plumbing.
Place up proper before they left.
Do you hear those noises coming out the old Albright place?
Louder than foxes, and all through the night.
You know what it is, don't you?
You seen any gazetteers around? Need to see if the new edition's out yet.
Not a thought for their neighbors.
Still breathing.
I'd never let the kids play out in the street.
Breathe deep and move.
We have to go back to the counting house. What were you thinking?
Don't be a dry shite. No one will.
Why is my beverage
Yes, it has an interesting aroma to it.
My friend dared me to come here alone for a couple of mugs of ale. So here I am. Huh. Come on, mate. Who would want me dead? Oh, shit. You're serious. I can see it in your eyes. I've got to... Shit! I've got a tab to settle. Shit!
Here anymore. You wait.
What is, dear? What is?
You done.
You're just as rich as the day I married you.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue!
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Bhaal. Together, we shall transcend. A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger.
No way to run a business.
I will savor your
Can't
final
even browse
breath.
while he's with a client.
I must kill before becoming. Another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate!
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
No way to run a business,
mostly.
I say. Can't even
Why did you
browse
stop
while he's with a
queuing then?
client.
I'm heating
I
up.
couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a little bit longer. Felt like I was gonna faint.
Fair enough. And they'd probably chuck you in the river if you did.
Unless...
Let's finish this.
Do you think we could swim into the upper city? Through the river, I mean.
Maybe. I don't know how closely they watch it. But there's probably grates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
Nah, you're right. And I'm not the best swimmer anyway.
This.
to bear.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client. No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
I don't know. Magic, innit? I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling.
So you believe me then?
Things have happened in Baldur's Gate is all I'm saying.
Think I made them up?
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client. No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client. Even browse while he's with a client.
You feel it?
Feel what exactly?
That weird something. I don't know. It's like a tingle in my spine I can't shake.
You sure it's not a trapped nerve?
I am, thank you.
Incoming.
Concentrate. go.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while you...
I mean, yes, mostly. Why did you stop queuing then?
I couldn't take standing in that godforsaken line a moment longer. Felt like I was gonna faint.
Fair enough. And they'd probably chop you
Feeling fresh?
One day I'll catch him.
Probably. Oh, unless...
I heard it was a Bhaalist that tried to kill Master Figaro. Why would a Bhaalist want Master Figaro dead?
Didn't like the roughs on the new facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
A passphrase, scars, and a location.
Do you think we
should find this candle hammer place.
Tasteless love and you've come up with yet. Great job.
Something good here, I hope.
Tried to kill Master Figaro. Why would a Bhaalist want Master Figaro dead?
Didn't like the roughs on the new facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
You know, I heard it was a Bhaalist that tried to kill Master Figaro. Why would a
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing? Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares. Very good, sir. Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
The corpse regards you lifelessly. The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
The tribunal. It.
The corpse tries to speak, but something prevents it.
Dolor, a humble servant, a most glorious aspirant. My becoming unholy assassin. Speak the word at the door. Bring proof of 2 sacrifices.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
New shop, Pacemaker Fashion.
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Great job.
Refugees. What a dreadful existence.
Our mansion's big enough.
You know, I heard it was a Bhaalist that tried to kill Master Figueroa.
Stories, stories, get them right here.
Killer look.
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Great job.